Hi there, it's Polly.
Hey, it's Allie.
And I feel like we're so far away.
Yeah.
Doesn't it seem different today? Maybe we have a different layout.
Yeah.
So today's Friday. So it's our FriYAY 5 Live. And we come to you live every Friday, mostly every Friday, and tell you 5 things that we're loving during this week. And I recommend this show. I actually, out of all the shows, I think this show is one of the coolest because it gets you caught up on what's going on in the shop. So if you love shopping, like right in the shop, and you get our emails and you see our Facebook posts, it kind of like wraps it all up for you and lets you know like what's really cool and what's going on. And it also lets you know kind of the fun things that are going on too. And you get to know us too, so you know who you're shopping with.
Yeah. I feel the same.
Yeah. So let's hop right in. And the other thing about this show that's kind of nice is it's not super long. So if you just want like a short little thing just to kind of, come hang out with us for a little bit, it's really good for that. So
Yes.
all right.
Hello,
Hi,
Nancy. Welcome.
And we have people that watch us live, and I think there's even more people that watch us in replay. So, because we are on it, it's every Friday at 1 p.m. And I know a lot of you are either working or you're doing different things like that. So we understand, but we do love comments, and we do check all your comments. So make sure you comment, even if it's just a little heart or something like that, just so that we know you're here with us. Because we just love knowing that you get to hear us, and we get to share things. And if you ever have suggestions or something that you'd love for us to talk about on FriYAY 5 Live, just let us know, and we can do that for you.
Absolutely.
All right, let's get started. So number one is our $5 Friday. And we have this cute little farmhouse style bloom. It's an ornament, and I love it because it kind of captures the farmhouse vibe with the check, and then it has definitely some hints of spring because it's got this little greenery in there. So I know I am ready for spring.
Yeah. It's I think it's time. January is always such a downer. You're coming off the excitement of the holidays, and then it seems like January is just one long gray and cold. So yeah, it really really makes you want spring to hurry up and come.
Yeah.
And this is really cute.
I am with you. When that calendar changes to February, I kind of go, oh, like I breathe. I don't know. I must hold my breath a lot in January because it's just kind of like, oh, and like January starts and I'm like, yeah, I'm okay. I'm doing well. And then you kind of get halfway through and then you're like, oh yeah, it's January. Oh, I really should get that Christmas down, or I really should. Oh gosh, look, there's one more thing I forgot to do there. So
Yep.
even though it's not quite spring, February for me, I like to pretend it is. It's kind of like pre-spring. So it's a nice time.
Yeah.
All right, so that anything that we're featuring here in the show, you can easily find in the comment. I said the wrong thing. In the description area of this video, there's a link where you can go directly to the store. And there's some other cool links too. And Allie's going to be talking about some of that other stuff, so she'll highlight those links. All right, next. It's now you're going to talk about it.
Okay. Well, first, let me give a shout out. Hi, Carol. Thanks for giving us a little emoji there, saying hello. We're glad to have you here. I know there's more people watching, but we know you're probably watching at work, so we don't expect you to comment now. Okay. And yes, I still have this horrible cough. I am so sorry, my friends. Okay. I am excited because next Wednesday night during Market Night Live, we are having game night. Before I say that, I do want to talk about our group. We have a very special group, Facebook group. It is a private group, and all you have to do is ask to join. I'm going to let you join. But we have some of the sweetest and kindest people in our Facebook group. Let me just put this banner up here. This is a link to our Facebook group. And just today, I was going through mail that I had not personally pulled out of our mailbox. Let me get the computer working. Here we go. And I got this card in the mail with some tea from our friend Lee in the group. And I think she cross-stitched this.
Yeah, that looks like it. Oh,
it is adorable. And she has seen me cough and cough and cough. And she was just wanting to send me some tea and tell me to take care of myself, take some time to heal. And I just wanted to shout out to her. Thank you so much. That means the
thank
world
you,
to
Lee.
me.
That's so sweet.
Yeah. And just, I mean, it's a beautiful card, which goes to, we have lots of very talented makers in our group. And I love when you guys share stuff that you make, or, you know, your decorations, all of that. So please, please, please share that in the group. But I just wanted to highlight her and say thank you. And I'm trying. I don't know if what I'm doing is working or not, but I'm trying. But this is what our group is like. It's just a wonderful bunch of ladies who do their best to lift each other up. And you're not going to find that many places, to be honest, on social media. But if you come to Blueberry Lane Shop Marketplace, you are going to find friends. You're going to find laughter. You're going to find wonderful things to shop, and you're going to be lifted up. So I just wanted to share that.
And so the whole vibe with Blueberry Lane Shop is we want to help you bring more happy to your space. So that's what we see as our jobs. It's like we just some more happy. So if you love shopping, which I love shopping, and you like to find really cool stuff that can, you know, give that vibe, or if you want to give gifts with that vibe, that's definitely what we're all about there. And then the way that we kind of package it all up for you is, you know, in our Facebook group, you can really come in and see where you just get that with people. It just makes it kind of comes alive a little bit more because there's real people there. And the thing I say, Allie was talking about sharing. One thing that makes us super happy is when you share Blueberry Lane Shop products, because then we can share them out with other people to show. And even if you're not the best photographer or you haven't really gotten the whole display perfect yet, don't worry. Just snap a picture. You can even ask people some tips, or most times you just need people to like it. You just need some good atta girls, right? So that's the perfect place to do that. And there is a link to the group. Allie did put the link across the bottom of the screen, but if you want to make it even easier, there's just a link right in the description of this video. It will take you right there. And Allie's the one that gets you in. So
yes. And you know what, Nancy, it is too bad that you can't count on all of your friends to be nice, but you're going to find nice people in this shop, in our group. You will definitely.
Yeah, and Allie and I can attest that we will trim comments. We will trim people that don't fit the Blueberry Lane Shop vibe. So I know that, and we also like to trim out this disgusting, automated, gross comments about complimenting you on how beautiful you are today. That has nothing to do with anything, and they comment it on everyone's. So we know that they're not even real. So we work really hard at getting them out. Hopefully, I don't think they stay around for longer than 12 to 18 hours. We have them out definitely within a day.
Yeah, and you know, feel free to send a message to me that you see it on Facebook, and I'll pop on there and erase them. But usually we get to them pretty quickly.
Yeah, and it's really cool. We get to ban whatever that profile was. We can ban them from the site. Of course, new ones pop up all the time, but I do see this a lot on Facebook, and I know a lot of people are having problems. And some of the groups and pages actually, it's not inside of groups. You can't have that inside of groups. It's on your page, on our page, that it happens. And I see a lot of other pages like trying to write back to those people like, "Hey, stop doing that." Well, they're not going to stop, but we can take care of getting them off. So that's what we can do. All right. So let's go back into Allie's going to tell us about game night, and we're going to do a little sampling of the game.
Yes. So this game, oh shoot, I think I named it Famous Favorites.
Oh, the name of the
game.
Okay.
Yeah, well, it doesn't really matter what it's called. We're going to play.
Sounds good. I like it.
So famous favorites, we'll go with that. And what we're going to do is we're going to have 3 things, and you have to either pick from our pre-selection for you, or we'll do some open-ended questions as well. And you have to pick who you would want to A, B, or C. And we're going to show you an example of that now. So we're going to play a little version of it right now.
Yep. Nancy has
oh, sorry.
She said, in response to the group, most definitely Blueberry Lane is awesome, and I want the marketplace every day. I love people who are regulars in this group. Yeah. So Nancy can count. You can count on Nancy to be nice. So
100%.
Even though she said that on the thing, you can count on her. All right.
Oh, yeah.
Here's our first one.
All right. So this is like an office theme, things you would want in your office. So what famous person, and you can pull from historical figures or celebrities, whatever you want to do, but what famous person would you want to have as your manager? And I'm going to shoot that over to Polly. Do you have somebody you immediately go, I want this person to be my manager?
Who would be fun? Now people can type in their answers too. Anyone that's live with us now, please. Oh, I like Nancy's a lot.
Oh yes.
Oh, yes.
Some eye candy. Oops. Oh, Carol said Dolly Parton. I was clicking on Nancy's.
Rob Lowe. Okay. Oh, wouldn't that be nice? I bet you he'd be a good manager. I could stare at him.
Yes.
I like Nancy's answer a lot.
I do too. But you know what, Carol, that's thought-provoking, because I don't know about you, but whenever I hear Dolly Parton speak or sing, I just have this like feeling of warmth and home. And I think her work environment would be super comfy and really pretty. I bet it'd be really pretty.
You know who I would learn a lot from if they were my manager would be Joanna Gaines. Actually, we were thinking of it that way. She would. I actually wouldn't mind working for her to be my manager. But I wouldn't want to work too long under her as a manager, because I just like to not have managers. So.
Well, I totally get that.
That's why I like the Rob Lowe one, because I was like, oh, well,
Eye candy. Oh, my goodness.
How about you? Do you have an answer?
You know what? I do have like an original gut feeling. I feel like this would come back and bite me. But Robin Williams.
Oh.
Like, I feel he would keep everybody in stitches all the time, but then we might not get anything done.
All right. I like the idea of so when we're playing this game on Wednesday night, your idea is probably a good one, that you just kind of go with your first, what comes up. Don't overthink it. Exactly. Then I bet you some really funny things come up that way. Okay. Absolutely. Next one.
What famous person would you want to be your cubicle mate? Okay, so you're in an office setting and you have to share a cubicle with somebody. Who would you want to be in there with you?
I'm thinking someone from Saturday Night Live or something would be fun. Just because they would be fun and they would make, like you said, make me laugh. So what's the one? I'm still thinking about your Stanley Cup thing, which I still haven't gone to watch, but I've been thinking about Saturday Night Live ever since.
You gotta go watch that. It's hilarious.
Yeah. So I don't know. I'd have to come up with a name. But anyway, does anyone else have any good ones? Or how about you, Allie?
Okay. For this one, I think I would have to go for the eye candy in this situation, because then I could always just kind of watch them from the corner of my eye, maybe. So I think I would pick Keanu Reeves.
Oh, he had to get in there, right?
He's my crush. Yes.
Well, here we go. Oh, Nancy's thinking.
Albert Einstein, because he could help me with all my work.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You could do whatever you wanted to. He would get it all done.
You could get him some tea once in a while, get him his slippers.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a great answer. I like that one.
Yeah. Right. You are watching some replay. Practice. This is your turn to practice, so you can write in your answers. We'll check them out later. Yes. All right. We want to do number 3. This is our last one.
Okay. So what famous person would you most want to be stuck in an elevator with?
Oh, I know. I know who mine is. I would go with Brandon Boyd from Incubus.
Okay.
Now that you guys have watched us before a while, they're my number 1 band besides the Beatles. They're my number 2 band, and I would love. Then we could have a real conversation, unless we were staring at the numbers on the floors.
Oh.
You know how they say when you stand in an elevator, everyone stands forward and everyone stares at the numbers.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Hopefully, we can break through that and we can go to the next thing. So.
Oh, Nancy says Barney Fife. What a hoot! Oh, that would be funny.
No, we can't make Allie laugh.
I know. I'm so sorry, guys. All right. Carol says just too many choices to narrow down to one answer. Okay, so for my answer, I totally agree. By the way, Carol, it is hard to choose, but I can't believe that everybody didn't already just jump to MacGyver. I mean,
to get out of the elevator.
Right. As someone who's been stuck in multiple elevators, both in the dark, and where I couldn't even move, there were so many people on it. I would want somebody who could get me out.
Oh, yeah. I didn't think of it that way at all. So that's great. That's great. All right. So we're going to play this on Wednesday night at 7 p.m. If you're in their Facebook group, that's awesome. You'll get the link in there. I'll announce it. Whenever you see our things pop up, usually it's like in the morning when it's going to be coming. Like, just put on there that you're interested, and Facebook should remind you that it's coming. Also, we broadcast it on our Facebook page. Same thing. You can say that you're coming. And we also broadcast on our YouTube channel. YouTube does have a better system, I think, at notifying you. So if you really want to know and you're a YouTuber, look us up on we're Blueberry Lane Shop also on YouTube. So we're excited. So the other twist we're going to put on this is we're going to add some in that have to do with Blueberry Lane Shop products, because of course we're a shop like Blueberry Lane Shop. So we want to get our fun products in there, but we'll come up with some fun categories. And then on some of the questions, we're going to have 3 people that you have to choose from. So I don't know if you've ever played, like, what is that? We're not going to use the bad words, but like Allie and I discussed about a fun game to play, and we talked about like the murder, Mary, and bleep, bleep, bleep. And like the 3 different people that who would you do this to? And that's where we came up. That's where this generated from. So some of them we want to force you to have to pick from 3 people. So, and some of them we'll keep open-ended. So it'll be fun. Yeah. So come join us. And as always, on our game nights, there's going to be prizes. It's not going to be based on who has the best questions, because any question is the right answer. I mean, any answer is the right answer in my book.
But it's your opinion, and these are all opinions. So
yeah, because it's how can you can't judge it that. So it'll be based off of response. Like when you respond, you get an entry to get like a door prize, things like that. So, and we'll have multiple ones that we'll draw. So come hang out with us next Wednesday night at 7 p.m. It'll be on our Facebook page, Facebook group, and on YouTube. Great.
I think it's going to be
Allie.
You're welcome.
Allie did a little more research on it. We came up with a general idea, but Allie was the one that came in and like kind of massaged it and made it so that it would be more fun. So thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, next. Yeah, and this time we did tease that we were going to let you guys we did suggest that we were going to have you guys vote on which game, but Allie and I decided we're going to do this because this is what we want to do. So, and
we know you're going to vote for bingo. We just know.
Yes. So and bingo is we have to separate that out through the month. So but we promise Bingo will be back. All right. Number 4 thing we're loving this week is we are putting up new collections all the time on the page. And then we're putting up new products all the time. And then what we like to do is sometimes curate a special collection for you. And one of the new ones that went up in the last week or so was the Cozy Cottage collection. So if cottage is your jam, or you kind of like that kind of distressed, cozy, I want to curl up with some tea and I don't know, or pretend you're in the French countryside, or you're out, I don't know, maybe in England, down a little, your little cottage with all your flowers outside. I don't know, whatever your vibe for that is, because there's so many ways you can go with cottage. This is I like her idea. Sorry, it distracted me. Anyway, so Cozy Cottage is that collection. So it'll be fun. It is fun. Come on our site. I'm still reading Nancy's comment. Sorry, it's distracting me. I'll have to turn that on so I can't look. So the way you can find all of our collections that we put together for you is right on the menu. There's one that says collections, and then you just go under there, and we periodically either take some out and rotate some different ones in, or we create new ones. I think another new one in there is boho. So that's kind of your vibe. Go check that out. So we have some new ones coming up down the pike. So, all right, let's go back to Nancy's now.
Okay. Sorry. I've been thinking about a February theme. February's National Bird Feeding Month. How about 14 Days of Bird?
I love that. That is perfect. So this is coming during Market Night Live that we had on Wednesday night. I asked people to think about any fun ideas that they would like us to do like a little theme around. And we started this back in December. We did 25 days of ornaments, and each day we put up a different ornament. And then in January, we did 20 warm and cozy days, and they were all kind of things to, make you feel kind of warm and cozy for that month that we love of January. And I think that would be perfect, because birds would definitely go with that whole vibe of like kind of bridging us over into spring. So I love that idea. I definitely, we'll definitely do that. So I'll probably start that another week or so. And if we did, I like the idea of the 14 days too. So, cause maybe we'll wait until after Valentine's Day, or close, start around then, and that'll be fun.
Yeah. Oh, how exciting.
Thank you, Nancy. Perfect. All right. Next, number 5. So this one is our cute little bell. That's the bunny, and it is the little brown spots are the distressing. And I chose this one because it fits into the Cozy Cottage collection. I wanted to highlight this one, but it also fits the spring season. And if you do, so these are one of the things that it's nice for the season. And then if you have that style in your home, or that you decorate with and some of your spaces, then you can continue to keep it out into your space. So like, obviously this cute little white rabbit will look perfect for spring and Easter. But then if you have that nice distressed or cottage look, this would look great in October, if you had it in your library or somewhere like that.
Hey, Rainy. It's good to see you. Just say hey there. Love the bunny bell. Yeah,
this little sucker it's a nice little heavy piece too. It's got some nice weight to it, and the bell works. It's not just it's functional too. So
I cannot have that in my house then. If it works.
It's not good for little hands.
No, I will.
Or it might work in a house with little hands just visit, right? Because you could just tuck it up for a little bit.
Yes. Yeah.
But yeah, so I envision this like on your desk, like it just looks so cool on the desk, somewhere like that, or anything like that. So, alrighty. So those are our 5 things. Definitely our big message today is come join us on Wednesday night for our Market Night Live game night, which is always the first of each month, the first Wednesday of each month. So
yes.
And we did miss January. No one noticed.
We didn't even notice until after the fact. We're like, oops.
I was talking to Allie one day and I was like, I think we missed game night. And she's like, did we?
This is why January is the Monday of all months.
My favorite meme on Facebook about January is, whew, January's over. That was a long year.
Yes, exactly. Oh, January.
So I always try, every year I try to make it different. Some year I'm going to get it. So I had a lot of stuff go on in January, actually. So I'm ready.
Yeah.
And you were sick the whole month, right?
The whole month.
Yeah.
And most of December.
But remember, there's always something good that you can find, even on the worst things. So I'm sure you have some wonderful things that happen too. Sometimes you can be as simple as I'm breathing. So it's like, I can walk.
Yes.
I can, whatever. I can eat. I mean, sometimes I make it super simple. So when it's really crappy, just think of something that you can do. So it's like, and I think the more basic you make it, the better, because like, it's just stuff that you just take for granted every day,
Yes.
And Rini says it was rough too for many of us. Oh, I'm sorry. We both got excited about our message. I'll let you do it. You can put it.
Okay. I'll put
So yeah. So that would be I don't know. That's one of the things when I feel crappy, I just kind of go, all right, what can I do? I think I start with I can breathe most of the time. Like simple, or and walking for some reason is one of my big ones.
Breathing, walking, yes. Dressed.
I can dress.
Yeah.
Because I feel like when you get too far into what you're grateful for, like, oh, I'm grateful for my house, I'm grateful for my kids. I mean, I think that sometimes your brain gets all wonky with that stuff too, because then you can start to go down that road again. So if you just say very simple on your business, like I can see, I can taste.
Yeah.
I can pet my cat. So just very simple ones. All right. So we went from fun celebrities to deep
dive on
how to keep yourself from not going crazy. So
yes.
Okay. All right. We will see you. Actually, Allie will see you next.
Yes, I will see you on Tuesday for my live unboxing. We had a great time this past week, and I can't wait for next week.
Yep. And we have a new person that's working here at Blueberry Lane Shop. His name is Kyle, and Kyle learned how to box up Allie's stuff. So he did that today. He got it all on the computer. He's put it in a box now. We just have to print the label and send it to her. So it's exciting.
Awesome. I love it, Rini. Deep thoughts. Absolutely.
What was that Saturday Night Live? Deep thoughts with
Jack Handy.
Yeah.
I have the book. It's hilarious.
Or maybe we should do coffee talk. If we could do
coffee talk. Yes.
Anyway,
oh my goodness.
We can combine the two: coffee talk and deep thoughts with Polly and Allie, or Allie and Polly. Anyway, all right. We're being silly. I gotta get back to work. So actually, this is work too, right? Anyway,
yes, you are working.
I don't know what I'm doing. I can breathe. Okay. All right. Talk to you guys later. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.